So far, 2022 has been a big year for European climate policy. Following the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the European Commission announced REPowerEU, which is a plan to make the European Union independent from Russian natural gas before 2030. This plan builds off of the European Green Deal, which is a commitment for the EU to be fully climate neutral by 2050, as well as the Fit for 55 package, which is a suite of legislative proposals intended to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 55% by 2030 compared to 1990 levels. REPowerEU strengthens these frameworks with additional provisions for 1, saving energy, 2, diversifying energy supply, 3, substituting fossil fuels with clean energy, and 4, smartly combining climate investments and reforms. In the next few minutes, I'm going to quickly highlight a few key takeaways that are directly relevant to many of our EU clients. First, REPowerEU will drive more renewable energy project development. The plan proposes to increase the EU's 2030 renewable energy target to 45%. It also proposes a complementary initiative called the EU Solar Strategy, which is intended to double photovoltaic capacity by 2025 and install 600 gigawatts of solar by 2030. There's also a proposal to phase in a legal obligation to install rooftop solar on all new buildings. And while guarantees of origin, or GOs, are not used to substantiate compliance with EU energy mandates, REPowerEU will continue to accelerate the development of new renewable energy projects, which will then increase the amount of GOs issued in Europe. As a reminder, GOs are the instrument necessary to make renewable energy consumption claims in Europe. REPowerEU will also address barriers to power purchase agreements, or PPAs. The current proposal includes a recommendation to tackle slow and complex permitting for large renewable projects, as well as an amendment to the Renewable Energy Directive to recognize renewable energy as an overriding public interest. There will also be dedicated areas for project development in regions with both simplified permitting processes and lower environmental risks. Of course, implementation will vary by member states, but this should facilitate the increased uptake of PPAs across the continent. The European Commission also plans to provide further guidance on PPAs and will create a technical advisory facility within the European Investment Bank. Another key component of REPowerEU is stronger support for renewable gases. The Commission wants to set a target of 10 million tons of domestic renewable hydrogen production, with another 10 million tons of imports by 2030. This is intended to replace fossil natural gas, coal, and oil in the transport sector. There will also be proposals for 2 delegated acts on the definition and production of renewable hydrogen to ensure that production leads to actual net decarbonization. Additionally, there is a biomethane action plan that proposes introducing programs such as a new biomethane industrial partnership and financial incentives to increase production of biomethane to 35 billion cubic meters by 2030. Combined with the introduction of renewable gas certificate systems across Europe, this should reduce the cost of biomethane and facilitate corporate claims to the consumption of renewable gases throughout Europe. Finally, it's important to remember that REPowerEU and Fit for 55 are still taking shape, and it will take a few years for member states to incorporate these goals into their own legislation. If you have any questions about how this might affect your sustainability strategy, then please do reach out to us. We're happy to help.